Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Ryan with Pro Futures Group. We're doing the crude market recap for June 3rd, 2020. I've already made the video and this was a side thought that I had, so I wanted to put this up front for you guys to take a look. This was posted in our chat room today at 7:59 a.m. So please take a look and so you can see how it corresponds with the video. We let everybody know that there were some disturbances in the OPEC meeting coming up on June 10th, and today was going to be volatile. Clearly, we are still we are still bullish after yesterday's push up and last night's Globex run. So we were expecting the Momo for today to be up regardless. So as you can see, we called the support here at 35.90, and we also called the long down here at 36.15, and we figured there would be more above 36.90. So for those of you guys who are in our chat room, you know that we do this, we stream all day, and we're calling out stuff in real time, but we always do put the levels out for those users who only get the levels in the morning. But just wanted you guys to take a good look and see that this stuff is obviously pre-planned, and everything is here up front for you guys to check out. So now that you've had a good look at this, let's get on to the video. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Ryan with Pro Futures Group, and this is the crude oil futures market recap for June 3rd, 2020. So those of you guys who trade crude oil know we had an insane push yesterday, and it kept pushing up all the way through Globex. We almost hit 38.20 last night. There was some serious volatility today for a couple reasons. We had some news that the Saudis had pushed the OPEC meeting through to the middle of June. June 20th is what they want to do, even though it was scheduled for, I believe, the 10th of this month. And so that caused a little volatility in the middle of the evening. It's when the news came out. We also had crude numbers today, which is, of course, as you guys know, even more volatility. And then right in the peak of the day, we had Saudis and Russia agreeing to come to terms to keep oil production low for the rest of the month, I believe. So that also caused a little bit of shimmer and shake in here. Through mid-June is what the news says. So crude oil, they decided to keep it through mid-June. So a little bit of a shake there. Today we had a lot of action, and so let's get right to it. So this is a tick chart, so you guys can see how kind of crazy it was throughout the day. This was the pop up in Globex at 38.18. This was the fall down at 1 a.m. Came all the way down and actually held yesterday's open, which is pretty wild that this is what it decided to touch to the tick. This is also the same level that provided support yesterday. And so this is a significant level here. 35.90 has played multiple times throughout the week, this week so far. So definitely a level to keep in mind for sure. We ended up actually popping up here. This was right at 6 a.m. It popped up, it came down, and it held what Globex had to gain this morning. So we were able to get in here at 36.18. The 1 hour support level was 36.15. I was front run by a few ticks. We took it up to 36.60, and then again we got out at the other one at 37.05. So that worked out pretty well. I think I actually got out at 02. As I always front run a little bit. So regardless of the fact, we kind of had some disturbances here. I think this was oil numbers right around this time, came up and they dropped it. They ended up holding the low here. So this was a good sign that we were going to go back up, and it actually did. It went all the way back up, and as you can see, we tested with the high lost here. So this was the support to the high. We touched it perfectly, and this is actually the 2016 resistance level. So this was a major level as well. So it brought it all the way back down, and once again tested this low, but it held. So at this point in time, I knew that it was having some trouble kind of keeping it together. We had a 2 hour resistance level here, and so we actually played this for a short. I got in at 37.29, took it down to 36.80. So that played out very well, and all in all, we had a great day in the market. We didn't take too many shorts today. Unfortunately, this was a banger, but we took this long, and we took this short, and that was about it. So for those of you guys who are following on the chat and through our active live stream, turned out to be pretty good today. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. You guys have a good evening. Just to throw a little side commentary in there really fast. I know I already ended the other video. This is kind of an additional add-on. For those of you guys who were following the last video, you can see that we came up, and I said it lost the move to the high, which was also the 2016 resistance level. For those of you guys that don't understand what that means, I threw it on a 5-minute chart because the tick chart was a little choppy. But you can see here that this was the move to the high, right? So this is what had to be gained, and we ended up losing it. So when it came back, it actually tested it almost perfect. This level right here was what I would have called it. So we went a few ticks higher, and then it fell. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to have some clarification for you so you could see it on a different time frame. Have a good evening.